Hi, welcome to Simply Scrapping. Today I'm doing a layout for the Girls Down Under YouTube hop, and each week we are highlighting something unique to our nations. So it's Australia and New Zealand, and yes, we are two different countries, and we are highlighting things that are native or unique to our two countries down under. So for the month of June we are doing native animals. And this week I chose to do the kangaroo. Now, I think a few other girls have done kangaroos, but that's okay. All our layouts are going to be different. So I have picked out these photos and I have them in order so I could make sure I put them back on the layout how I initially had them, because I did have to plan this one out a little bit to make sure all the photos were going to fit. So this was at a place called Alma Park Zoo in Brisbane. It's no longer around. It actually was not far from where I currently live. I would not have thought I would be living in the next suburb to where this zoo was. This zoo is no longer there. It is now a housing estate. And these photos were taken in 2008. Look at little Joey. So this is my daughter and my son back then feeding the kangaroos, and my dad. And here in these series of photos he looks like a kangaroo whisperer. So he's patting the kangaroo. Then the kangaroo turns around to him to say hello, and then he's just sort of like having this conversation with this kangaroo. It is so cute. I don't even think he had any food for him. Anyway, so they're the photos, and these are my embellishments. And I have quite a collection. I just have some leaves, some flowers, anything that's yellow, some washi tape, yeah, some stuff there. Let me just move this without dropping it all. And the reason I picked up the yellow, which you're probably thinking that's a weird colour to pick to go with kangaroos, and I've also got some 6x6s I'm going to use, is because this paper I've had in my stash for a long time, and it's from, I believe it was from Kazaz. So about 6 years ago, I think it was, I bought a hot foil machine from them, and there was some bundle offer that if you spent so much you got so many free stamps and some paper and this and that and all the rest of it. So this was one of the free ones, which is quite good because look at the kangaroos on it. That's why I chose it, and that's why I paired yellow with it, because it's got like yellow spots on it. But what I thought I'd do is run through some facts about kangaroos that you may not know. So number one, kangaroos are mainly active at night. There are about 45 species of kangaroos and wallabies. The animals are mainly active at night and early in the morning. A male of the largest kangaroo species, the red kangaroo, can grow up to 2 meters long and weigh 90 kilos. That can be quite scary at night. Number two, kangaroos live in family groups. The eastern and western grey kangaroos live in a close-knit family group, known as a mob. The mob consists of males and females. A female reproduces from a 3rd to the 12th year of her life, thus expanding the family. The kangaroos live for about 23 years in the wild. Kangaroo females can raise 1 young per year. A joey or baby kangaroo is only an inch long at birth and lives in its mother's pouch for the first 6 months. They then leave the pouch but return when they need to eat. Depending on the breed, the young kangaroos stop doing this when they are 13 to 18 months old. That means kangaroo females can raise only 1 young per year to complete independence. However, a kangaroo mother can suckle 2 joeys at the same time, one in the pouch and one outside the pouch, offering 2 different types of milk. Number 4, kangaroos use their tails a lot. Kangaroos spend much of the day grazing and moving relatively slowly by taking small steps in sync with their hind legs. They keep their balance with their front legs, and they use their tail to lean on, push off, and move on. Essentially, kangaroos use their tail as an extra leg. Number 5, kangaroos have different enemies. The dingo and wedge-tailed eagle are the natural enemies of the kangaroo, but humans are also an enemy of the kangaroo. More than 90 million kangaroos have been shot by humans in the past 30 years. The animals are hunted for their skin and meat. The kangaroo leather is used to make hats and shoes, among other things. The meat ends up in restaurants or pet food. There you go. So kangaroo meat has been quite popular for a few years. You can buy it quite readily in the supermarkets. I personally won't eat it because the kangaroo's on our coat of arms. So I'm not going to eat an animal that's on our coat of arms. I don't think that's right. But anyway, each to their own. So, yeah, the other thing to mention here is I'm doing a double page. If you know, you know. Me and double pages, we don't gel at the moment. But I'm going to try. So, let's get going. inside page. Hopefully you can see it all. And my apologies if I was out of shot working over on this page. I sort of got carried away adding embellishments and realized that I probably wasn't on screen. So sorry about that. Alright, so I think it turned out okay. There's a few spots I don't like, but I'm sure we are our worst critics. The few things I want to tell you about. This Love Days Like These. That love was actually apricot colour and it didn't go, so I just coloured it in with a black Sharpie. So don't be scared to alter your embellishments. The washi tape, to get it to stand out more, even though you can't see a lot of it, but I don't like having just papers butted up together. I like to put something over them. So I put it on strips of white cardstock. It makes it stand out a little bit better. Otherwise you can see sometimes where the papers join and it doesn't look very nice. So you just put it on white cardstock and then wrap it around the ends, glue it on. Just helps the washi tape stand out. What else did I want to say? I have a mix of embellishments from all sorts of different places. I knew I wanted these big leaves and these flowers and the kangaroos, but then I thought, well, I needed more. So I wanted to put a cluster here because it was a bit dead there. And so I just got yellow things basically. And then I used 3 of these little wooden, I don't even know where they came from. I had them for a long time. Where's the third one? Up here. And then added some love hearts. I do have a bit of dead space in places, but I really can't do much about that. Yeah, I think it turned out okay. So if ever you have any questions about a technique I used or anything I did, a product I used or anything like that, then please comment below. I don't think I can do the type of videos I see others do in that they talk their way through it while they're doing it. I talk to myself, but you don't want to hear what I say. So that's why I fast forward and put the music over the top. But if ever there's anything you want to know, any questions about anything, just comment below and I'm only too happy to answer them. Make sure also you watch the playlist listed below for all the girls playing along in this YouTube hop, focusing on things that are unique to our 2 countries down under. Thank you for watching. If you've liked this video, give me the thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing and hitting that notify bell so you know when my next video comes out. Thank you so much for watching and have a scrap happy day. Bye bye.